Hello, this is Lill and welcome to my channel. Let's see what you can get for free this time in the Epic Games launcher. So right now you can get Sunless Skies Sovereign Edition, and next Thursday you can get The Falconer. Sunless Skies Sovereign Edition says horror RPG roguelite single player. This one is what we're gonna check out today. And then next Thursday, The Falconer says action indie open world single player.
From the clouds they dive, the screams of battle in their lungs. They find each other in the dark embrace of the cold sea.
Alright, let's check out that one next Thursday then. Looks like an airplane game though with just different graphics. Alright, let's try Sunless Skies Sovereign Edition. I'm actually a little bit looking forward to this. If you die, you can only continue with a new campaign, Legacy campaign. If you die, you can reload or continue with a new campaign. Oh, okay. It's like, you can reload, but you can never ever continue with a new campaign. It's a little bit redundant. But yeah, let's just do merciful at the moment. Aiming assistance. Only a few players' weapons arc towards targets. Let's just try none first. Enemy projectile speed. Enemy projectiles move at the default speed, sure. Supply consumption, standard fuel and supplies are consumed at default rate. Sure, yes. Let's just do this default settings there. Log of the Air, Majesty's Locomotive, Orphan, March 14, 1905. Our expeditions to the domains of the dead has been eventful. The Orphan is then damaged and in grievous need of repairs and supplies. We are returning in haste to the Reach, where I hope to make a new Winchester. May God be with us. Blood, death, something. Fail better games present. Oh. Just brake, turn left, right, Blue Kingdom Transit Relay. Fuel, supplies, hold, crew, terror, nightmares, untroubled. Let's see, can we click this? Click to view assets. Well, I can't click it, it seems. Face Is that a word? I'm just looking at things before I... Oh. Hold. Your hold. This shows your current cargo and any prospects you accepted. You can also change your locomotive's equipment here while in port, in jettison your unwanted cargo while in port or otherwise. Disable advice, hide advice. Okay, maybe hide advice is like that one. thought it was the same thing. Profile. Your profile list records all aspects of your captain's abilities, accomplishments, and reputation. Your whole list shows your current cargo. Yeah, that's exactly the same. Iron, the skill to confronting and overpowering. The skill of convincing and enduring. The skill of investigating and deducting. The skill of deceiving and evading. And these events. Who rules this verdant domain? Detectives strive to be free of the Empire. Her Majesty longs to tighten the Empire's hold on the wilderness. Some say that the clockwork sun was brighter once, but they say it quietly, lie about it afterwards. Reputations. What do the rich, independent settlers think of you? What's the Stovepipe's opinion of you? Like 50-50. These numbers, I don't know, but something, I guess. It's always something. The journal, this keeps track of your progress and any opportunities you're pursuing. Okay. Your engine was damaged in the escape from the Blue Kingdom. The captain was injured. Can you see her back to the New Winchester? Look for supplies and spare parts on your journey. First officers. Your officers use this tab while in port to appoint them, or at any time to talk to or otherwise interact with them. Okay. I can't click it, so I'm guessing I don't have any then. Officers. That's a map. Do I have information about that place I'm gonna go? Not yet, it looks like. Right, let's try this. I don't know if there's like anything like the... Oh, yeah. You return to the rich and untamed sunless span of the heavens. London's new frontier, celestial garden run wild. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go or not. But I guess I'm using fuel, so I should probably not, like, go back and forth too much. Oh, it does look like this is just around. I'm sure there's, like, that I can hit the objects around and that would hurt. Probably. I'm not sure. Dodge left. Oh. Your journey back from the Blue King was tumultuous. Your locomotive is damaged and Captain Whitlock badly wounded. As first officer, the crew look to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. Can you get the orphan there safely? Cargo cruise control. C. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, yeah, so C goes there, and I can click C again to cancel it. So it automatically went there. Much to the relief of your stalkers, you find barrel of fuel among the distillers. The wreck drifts here less fortunate even than you. You should scavenge for the repairs the crewman suggests. The wreck hangs in the sky, pocketed with a recent gunfire. You and the boarding party don your sky suits, garments and waxed canvas, lined with the felt to protect against the cold of the sky. Two of the crew are whispering as they dress. What business did Captain Whitlock have in the Blue Kingdom anyway? Why the devil did we trespass on the District of the Dead? You silence him. Now's not the time. Leap across to the wreck. The gap between the two engines isn't wide, but the endless fathoms of the heaven gape beneath it. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh, good thing it didn't spare. Leading the way, you jump. Your stomach lunges into a vertigo as the stars ablaze above you and below. The air of the heavens is thin, and the thorn of the unpredictable winds. Then your boots hit the running board of the Ozymandias, and your leather-gloved hands fumble for a hold. One of your companions throw you a line, and you lash to the two engines together. Only then do the rest of the boarding party follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch, and you clamber inside. Her interior is cold, and lit and whistles with the wind. Your party's lamp spread buttery light over the narrow paneled passages. You make your way towards the hold, stepping over bodies crumbled in the corridor. Unfortunately, your way is blocked. A bulkhead has been mangled inward by the well-aimed barrage. Clear the obstruction away. You locate a length of pipe to use as the pray bar and set to work. This will test your iron skill. Iron is the skill of confronting and overcoming. Lead your party on a more precarious path. Go back onto the Ozymandias hull, climb back to the blockage, and enter through the window of the far side, and do so carefully. Wields the skill of deceiving and evading. Can we see what our... Oh, we can't... Oh, we can't see our skills. But I guess it's what it says here, 3. Your iron gives you a 75% chance of success. Same with that one. And I'm wondering if you can probably X out and then come back later. I'm guessing, but since we're showing a game, let's just go with one of them. So, confronting and overcoming, let's try that one. Success! As you strain against the stubborn steel, you remember an event from a year ago. A boiler explosion had trapped an engineer under a tangle of plating and pipe work. The captain was first on the scene, you were second. Together you managed to pry the wreckage upwards enough for you to crawl beneath it, while the captain braced for the bar across her back. By all means, take your time, she grunted, as you dragged the engineer out. Back in the present, the twisted bulkhead yields. Your companions cleared the exposed rubble away. The way is clear. You have reached the Ozymandias hold, a ruin of smashed cargo and spilled supplies. Hopefully, somewhere amidst the deteriorators, you can find parts to repair the orphan and restock your storages. Conduct a thorough search. Your companions work quickly. The Ozymandias hull has begun to creak. Your actions on board may have compromised its integrity. Renewed. You find enough food and gear to restock your supplies, and enough spare parts to make the necessary repairs to the orphan. The food will need to be thoroughly thawed, of course, but you've eaten worse in the skies. Oh ho! Cries one of your party, prying the lid of a long crate. It holds a cannon, still nestled in a straw. Another crewman pulls a battered birdcage from the pile and ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furred opens a sunlight. Oh no, is it still alive? You examine your finds. You now have 4x supplies. You gained hull. I guess it turned into a supply. Let's see here. Ozymandias emits a long, juggling creak. Your boarding party exchange nervous glances. Something like that. From the chaos of its hold, you have retrieved repairs and supplies and discovered... That must have been really annoying. Sorry. Repairs and supplies and discovered some useful equipment. A gun that could be mounted on your locomotive. And your educated bat. No, is that real? And an what is it? Does it say educated? Yeah, it does say educated bat. Sure. I didn't know a bat can be educated. Mounted Jerusalem cannon on the orphan. Her own weapons were damaged during your flight from the Blue Kingdom. That leaves you vulnerable. You claim both this and the bat. Oh, okay, I guess I can choose here. Liberate a different bat. No. Liberate a diffident bat and employ... What is a diffident... Oh yeah, it is a bat! Hang on. So, okay, I thought it was like a baseball bat. There's actually a picture of a bat. You unlock this by having no diffident bats. Okay. Liberate a diffident bat and employ it as a scout. The heavens are wide, so locomotives are use scouts, like bats, to locate things of interest. Ports, resources, wrecks like this. One to scavenge. You can claim both this and the cannon. Oh, cool. Let's get that. You know, have a oh, wait. Did I still get the... I probably should have clicked the other one first because it didn't say that I got the other thing. Oh well. Eyes in the sky. The bat treats its rescue, unless it's when I click continue. The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience and immediately begins haggling over pay. You offer it to put it back into the damn cage and leave it on the Ozymandias, at which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last. Diffident bat. Ozymandias emits a long, juggling creak. Your boarding party exchange nervous glances. From the chaos of its hold, you have retrieved the repairs and supplies, and discovered some useful equipment. A gun that could be mounted on the locomotive. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this is the other one. Okay. So... Okay, I guess I could... Yeah, I guess I can still click this one. Return to the orphan is too dangerous to stay. Okay, let's just get the last one thing too. The Cotwell at their side, Jerusalem fires single shells good to range more or less accurately. You order two of your party to get back to your vessel and fit it immediately. Ozymandias groans again. The structure shudders spasmodically. You now have the shooting thing. Okay, it seems like it's the same here. Yeah. Press on to the engine room. You might find more fuel there, but you better hurry. The Ozymandias is beginning to tear apart. this is not without risk. It's too dangerous to stay, and then you would leave. But let's do risk. Let's press to the engine room. The wreck of the Ozymandias screeches as its metal buckles and tears. You press on through the shuddering corridors, searching frantically for the engine room. Send a smaller party ahead to retrieve fuel. It is foolish for you, for all of you to go. Send your quickest and lightest to retrieve the fuel while the rest of you return to Orphan. Heart is the skill of convincing and enduring. It looks like I have this. Oh, it says 50% on this one. 50%. Okay, so both of them are the same. Go yourself and conduct a hasty search. Send the rest of the boarding party back to the Orphan. Go alone. Mirrors is a skill of investigating and deducting. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm gonna go myself because I don't wanna lose any one of my people. Okay, and there I can go back. So let's go myself. Failure! I didn't hurt anyone else at least. Flight. The engine room is grey and spilled ash, jiggled with corpses. Little has survived the Ozymandias ruin. Your search fruitlessly for coal, but linger too long. As for the wreck is racked with final violent tremors. You race back to the Orphan. With a dying groan, the Ozymandias splits into two, sending shards of splintered plating spinning into the sky. Several of them bite into the Orphan, mauling its hull. Stoking your engines, you steam away from the collapsing wreck. Your wrist stocked at least and rearmed. You lost 10 hull. New total 20. Onwards. Ozymandias. I wonder, can I do anything with that? No. Ooh, shit. Okay, that was probably the bad. I forgot I also have like these things. Press F to send out your scout cost supplies. Oh no. I guess I could try. See how it works. Yeah, so I saw now. Oh shit. Your scout had discovered something. To see what it is, open your chart. Summoned by Captain Whitlock. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with podge and curious from across the sky. Captain Whitlock lies in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she coughs, coils of arcade smoke pour from her lungs and reek after the captain's injuries. Inquire. The locomotive's doctor attends to her. His lips are tight. Approach the bedside. The captain opens her eyes as you draw near. She attempts to smile. Okay, so let's go with the approach. Where do I start to read? Right there. Her mouth is blistered from the blue fires that dance on her tongue. Her hands grip your arm. Her skin is hot as a kettle. Made arrangements. The Orphan will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp, a burned meat breath. But promise. She breaks up to scream a word in scream a word in a language that was not made for human mouths. When she resumes speaking English, she is weaker. Her requests little more than a gasp. Promise me one last service. Promise. I'm just gonna read this one. Scouts, your scouts are discovered something. See what it is. Open your chart. Okay. Promise her you'll will obey her last command. Whatever it is, you'll see it done. Make no promises. Tell her to rest. She will need her strength. There is a hospital at the New Winchester. They can help her. Pull away. What if her condition is contagious? Demand to know why she took the orphan to the Blue Kingdom. It was a folly to visit the lands of the dead. Now you all are paying the price. Okay, let's say that she will need to rest. She grimaces and the doctor eases her back into the scorched pillows. He tries to get a spoonful of landomanum between her blackened lips, but she screams fire. The two of you must spring back. You better go. The doctor's orders. He clearly has no idea what to do. What? She screams fire? What does that mean? Does she scream like fire really loud? Fire! I have no clue. Okay. Sure. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a hodgepodge of curios from across the sky. Captain Whitlock lies in bed. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh no, it isn't. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. Oh yeah, maybe it is. She coughs because she calls acrid smoke pour from her lungs. Take your leave. You have an engine to command. You leave the cabin and the scorched stink of its air behind, and return to the bridge. The New Winchester is further than you like, and the captain's hasn't long left. Report from your scotching round found something. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's a thing! Shit! Can you get through there? It looks like it's evil. Has discovered something. Okay, yeah, so that's where I am now. Looks like there was actually a way here. Maybe it was blocked, I'm not sure. Let me just take a look over here first. Was it supposed to be here? Yeah. Should have been a little bit further up, but... Oh, maybe it's like a door that's like closed right now. Yeah. Something that is closed at least. Let's press C. But wait, that doesn't look like autopilot. It just looks like it was like going straight forward. I need to shoot that thing. Did it die? Right there. It looked like it died there. Oh, let's get it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. I thought it was something dangerous, but it just looks like it's fixing itself. Oh, there. Oh, star thing. Oh, that's the wrong button. Reach Marauders is defeated. You prepare to board the buckled wreckage. Poisoned poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song of victory. Raid the remains. Strip for repairs. Marauders pillage homestead and hunt and travelers all across the reach. They often carry stolen valuables. Scavenge the marauders' plating and components to repair the damaged orphan. Raid the remains. Your boarding party has begun with wallets and watches, cufflinks, lockets, and keepsakes. You store them in a safe to be pawned if you make it back to the port. Oh, I couldn't get the plates in addition. That's odd. Oh yeah, I can get that thing that the scout found. But XP for finding the thing. Let's see, is it somewhere here? Straightforward. That port. I don't know if I can go there. Oh yeah, I can. Or New Winchester. Arrival at New Winchester. You coast into the bustle, the din. You coast into the bustle, the din, the soot, and the steam of Wolseley Station. It is clogged with other engines, scrappy mining locomotives from last runway, weathered explorers gleaming with frost-sleek company vessels with bright brass fittings. No sooner have you pulled into the so many weird words, sidings, and the brusque station master brushes over. He requests to come aboard. I must speak with your captain, he insists, brandishing a ledger. Is it like a BTC ledger? The usual formalities. Look at the orphan's doctor. Or look to the orphan's doctor. He has just appeared at your shoulder. His face is solemn. His hat is in his hands. He lowers his eyes. Oh, did she die? The passing. The crew exchanged bleak, wordless look. The orphan itself feels suddenly more empty. The station master looks confused. You inform him that unfortunately Captain Whitlock has just passed. Ah, he says neutrally. Sorry to hear that. Very sad, very sad. He waits for what the considers of an appropriate minute and a half before continuing. Alas, even amidst tragedy, the cogs of the bureaucracy must turn. If Captain Whitlock is deceased, the station authority require their answers from the first officer. He dons a set of spectacles and locates his pen. It will be relatively painless. Name, background, purpose of visit, etc. Shall we begin? I guess this was kind of like a tutorial thing. Create your captain. Today London lies beneath the stars. Her new empire unfolds across the heavens. But 10 years ago, before the Northern Gate was opened, before renewed empress led her people into the skies, it lay in a vast cavern far beneath the earth, deep, dark, marvelous. Who were you then? A street urchin. No parents, no laws, no masters, but also no roof over your head, no money, and often no dinner. Freedom comes at a price. You will begin the high whales, the skill of evading and deceiving. With high whales. A soldier. Yours was not the reason why, yours was but to do and die. You will begin with high iron, skill of confronting and overcoming. A poet. The pen, the ink, the blank, monstrous page. You will begin with high hearts, the skill of convincing and enduring. An academic. A student of the sciences, the art of philosophy. You will begin with high mirrors, the skill of investigating and deducting. Priest. Hymns and hymnals, Sundays and sermons. You will begin with high hearts and the skill of convincing and enduring. A sailor. You rode the mournful, merciless water of the Sea. You will begin with high iron, a skill of confronting and overcoming. A ministry auditor. For a time you served the Ministry of Public Decency, which was become Her Majesty's preferred instrument. You will begin with mirrors, the skill of investigating and deducting. A revolutionary. The world is broken. One way for the rich, another for the poor. You decided to do something about it. You will begin with high whales, the skill of evading and deceiving. Okay. Randomize all. Let's choose... which one was the... investigating and deducting. That sounds nice. Let's go that. Create your captain. You were an academic. Perhaps you were educated at one of the esteemed colleges of Benedict and Somerset. Perhaps you taught yourself through trial and error and grit. But what was your field of study? The practical sciences, engineering, chemistry, anatomy, everything you need to break something apart and put it back together again. Increases your iron, the skill of confronting and overcoming, and affiliates you with academy. The language of the heavens. They call it the correspondence, the oldest of the alphabets. It is maddening, revolutionary, and occasionally inflammatory. Increases hearts, the skill of convincing and enduring, and affiliates you with academy. Literature. Once the most indulgent of studies, now the most seditious. The Ministry of Public Decency has gutted the libraries. Increases your wheels, the skill of deceiving and evading, and affiliates you with academy. Yeah, so... heart and skill of convincing and enduring. Iron skill of confronting and overcoming. Let's go with the language of the heavens. Choose an ambition. What does winning mean to you? Wealth. You want to comfortable retirement, and by comfortable you mean extravagant. Many have made their fortunes out among the stars. Many more have failed, broken and lost in the drifting night. Will you be different? To win, gather substantial retirement fund, acquire lodgings at the hub port and retire. Fame. You will immortalize your exploits in the song of the sky. For centuries, people have launched themselves into the unknown in the hope of making a name for themselves. You're sure you'll succeed. After all, you never heard of anyone who didn't. Gather stories of your exploits and write about them in the New Winchester. The truth. Even the stars have secrets, but they won't keep them from you. A message from the old friend begins an unwise quest to learn the secret that the stars hide. What drives you? Curiosity? Justice? Insolence? Whatever it is, it will be tested. Be warned, this is a demanding ambition, best played at a lineage that was already completed. A wealth of pain. Well, I do want to do the truth, even though it said that it was a hard test. Okay, I'll just do there. Okay, so we got these things here. Got most in this eye thing that was perception or something. And then the heart thing, and the same on these two here. Reading of the will. 3 weeks have passed. This morning Captain Whitlock received a simple memorial service. Her body was consigned to a necropolis but train bound for the Serene Mausoleum. Now you sit a handful of her relatives to the threadbare officers of her solicitors. Methodical notaries reading the will. The captain was a wealthy one, but squandered her capital on the mysterious expenses before her expedition to the Blue Kingdom. Listen to the end. The captain's relatives, from whom the most estranged, are clearing, wondering why you're here. True to her word. In the final crocodile, the notary announces, Captain Whitlock confirmed that possession of the orphan was passed to its first officer. He peers at you with dry grey eyes. This includes a certain black box contained in the orphan's hold. Captain Whitlock's final request was that at the time of your choosing, you transport said box to an address in the London. He hands you an address card and deposit it there. You are not to look inside. She gave no explanation. And that's it. Your captain now. The orphan is yours. Or your captain now. Look at me, look at me. I'm the captain now. Okay. Captain Whitlock's legacy. You can investigate the... I'm gonna hit stuff randomly. You're gonna investigate the black box at the Winchester. You could take the box to London as requested, or you could sell it and be done. You have been bequeathed a large black box which belonged to Captain Whitlock. You have gained sovereign's monies onwards. Before you leave the new Winchesters, it may be prudent to buy some more supplies. You can buy them at the Victoria Market. To visit the market, select it in the menu that appears on the left of the main panel. Here we can swap between shops and stories. Hull damage. Your hull is a little worse for the wear. Try to repair it soon. You can do this for a small fee at the New Winchester and certain other ports, or sometimes by salvaging from wrecks of your opponents. The clamoring central station of the New Winchester, a place of steam and smoke and thundering iron. Here you can find people willing to pay for a skilled captain's service. Explore the city. The smoggy, clanking, singing, stamping, thonging, thronging, frantic heart of the rich. Recruit the incautious driver. I specialize in test driving, but I'm looking for something quieter. An opportunity in the fastidious inspector. Excuse me. Ambition, an old friend. Following your return of the New Winchester, you are eager to meet up with an old friend. Investigate the black box. Captain Whitlock left it to you in the hold of the orphan. Repair your locomotive. Engines at the Wolseley yards claim they can repair anything. Fire on crew. Your voyages have grown perilous of late. Okay, so first let's recruit this driver. I specialize in test driving, but I'm looking at oh yeah, there's more actually. Driver indicates a crashed engine still smoking, like that, without screaming. Without the screaming. Officers require a sign-on fee. Allow the driver to join your crew. What harm can it do? This will get your chief engineer, who will increase your iron by 6, your hearts by 2, and your affiliation establishment by 1. You unlock this with 133 sovereigns. You needed 20. Officers and mascots. In addition to your ordinary crew, you now have an officer or perhaps a mascot. Officers can now be appointed before you can benefit from their skills, abilities, or animal. Oh yeah, yeah, because it's a bad thing. Animal charisma. The first officer you recruit for the role will automatically be appointed. To change officers, open the officers panel while in port. Okay. Brave or fearless. A driver boards eager to get started. I recently parted ways with the Windward company. They explain. Personally, I think a crash a week isn't so bad. They disagreed. Oh well, live and learn. You have recruited the Inkash as a driver. Onwards. Well, hang on. Can I do other things? Can I just click that? Oh yeah. Okay, so can we... Chief Engineer. Effects 2 hearts, 6 iron, affiliation establishment. Okay. I guess it's which one is the affiliation thing? Oh, there. Your associates among the authorities, the moneyed, and aristocracy. And this one. Associates among scholars and scientists. That's from like when I create the character, I guess. Okay, so an opportunity, the fastest inspector. Excuse me, Captain. A woman pushes through the crowds towards you. She is short and square-shouldered in neat black suit and polished shoes. She shows you in case of her pocket watch. It is embossed with the crown and hourglass of the London Horological Office. The body responsible for ensuring time is consistent across the Empire. I'm hoping to book passage to Prosper, she says, slipping in the watch away. I can of course pay. Pay sounds promising. You're unavailable at the moment. Okay, let's do offer her passage. New passenger. Thank you. The locomotive I was on broke down following a boiler rupture. The chief engineer's fault. I suspect a gentleman founder of the branding with diligence. Here, an initial sum to seal our bargain. Prosper lies to the northeast of the New Winchester. Northeast. Oh, that's where I came from, wasn't it? Not that there is such a thing as north or southeast or indeed west out there here. Instead, London cartographers picked up 4 of the brighter, more reliable stars visible from the Emperor's new palace, named them northeast, south, and west. Londoners value familiarity. You are transporting this dude person thing, and then yeah, I joined your engine. I guess that one is just a passenger, so it's not gonna be in here. I put it into mascot. No. Hold. I already got the bat. Jemmy. Supplies. I don't see the person in here though. Possessions. Oh yeah, there's the passenger. Okay. Anything that doesn't take up space in your hold, generally there's a small entry metaphysical appears here. Or entirely. Okay. Old friend. Let's go with that one. So following your return to Winchester, you are eager to meet up with an old friend. She's a staunch practitioner. You shared Leaky student Garrett while you attended the university. Students. She studied medicine and had flair of the innovative. Her tutor would be say inappropriate research. You were surprised when she chose the solid, predictable path, becoming a general practitioner. Perhaps she was tired of arguing. It didn't stick. Coming to the skies revitalized her love for research. Before the year was out, she sold her practice, bought a locomotive, and became a skyfarer. Now she is captain of the SSL. She associates with a group of seasoned captains who gather and promises days here in New Winchester. Promise of... Oh, okay. Perhaps you can find her there. Ambition, the truth. Your old friend associates with a group of seasoned captains that meet at the promise of days in New Winchester. Okay. Wait, there's the stores. Maybe that's like, quests. Didn't read. Coastal cabins. Effects plus 4 quarters. Requires wheels at 25 plus tier 2. Mining. Butchery. Holden butchery. Right? I guess this could be a good place to pause though. Looks like you have a little bit of different things here. Buying and selling fuel and supplies. Caged couch. Cool, okay, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a super good day, good evening, or good night. And as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you want to see more of the upcoming free games, then subscribing will help, and I'll try to help you remind you about them. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.